And there we go. We are at the loading screen right now. I am Gandair, and this is the DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 39. This is the round of 16 game. It's going to be League of Newbies versus Naught. On the top we have League of Newbies. We have ChairoXT291 as Jarvan, the fourth, left flank as Darius, ynthrepic as Zyra, herospecsx as Wukong, and Falkon5055 as Lee Sin. And I'm one half of your casters. Casting with me is
L3IRD, the bird, getting some words with you all today. And for the purple side, we have Naught, which is renamed as Void for the tag, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Lancer37 on the Amumu, Diana on Ninja Monk 79, Big O going to be playing the Temple Jax, Kage Max 62 or Cager Max 62. Cage going to be playing the Malphite, and CogDis going to be playing the Cinch over here. It's going to be an interesting one, don't you think, Gandair? And yeah, we're going to be seeing some really good and epic fights, I believe, in this game.
I hope so. We're also going to see a lot of orange, something that stood out to me at this particular loading screen. Top screen's got a lot of orange and gold, and usually this game is known for having a lot of blue and purple. It's kind of interesting to see.
Even the eyes are kind of like orange and yellowish and greenish. It's, yeah, a lot different than what it's expected of.
Yeah, Lee Sin's got the sunglasses too, even on top of that.
You know, blocking out the sun. Yeah, blocking out the sun and making sure he doesn't praise the sun or something like that.
What is it? Embrace the light, shun the darkness, or something like that? What was that thing with Diana?
I don't remember, and I know she has a really bad joke for joke 2, which is interesting. But yeah, I don't remember because it's been a while. Oh, embrace the heresy there.
That's right.
There we go.
Okay, cool. We're gonna see what these starting items are. I'm expecting boots, pro items. Pro being a shortened word for prospectors. Items, so boots, pro items, pots. No, actually, we're going to see it a little bit differently. We're going to see Giant's Belt opening on J4. Now, with the cost reduction of Giant's Belt, going from 1110, was it 1110? It's a mouthful. Down to a flat 1,000, you can now fit that in your opening build, which is really awesome.
Yeah, I'm expecting now. I mean, Jax doesn't have any mobility, so Giant's Belt, like you said, it's interesting to see. And yeah, J4 still has Giant's Belt, but it does have boots. So,
ooh, we're gonna see Jax bottom against Lee Sin. Interesting. Yeah. Unless they're just trolling us, they do that sometimes.
I mean, we'll see in about 30 seconds. But the other thing I'm looking at is gonna be Blackfire Torch again for Diana. I mean, AP's dot damage. Just so strong in Dominion, so I don't know. I feel like, yeah, the 80s do make a little bit of a change, but I still feel like AP Bruiser / AP anything is still really good in Dominion.
Yeah, the pen changes brought them up. They used to not get used as often because it was easier to mitigate them, but with the pen changes, and actually, you know what? Everything was easy to mitigate. You just buy some stuff. But they made pen better all around, and they made armor and MR a little bit harder to get. So now we're seeing a lot more AP champs come into play, and especially with the burn from Blackfire Torch is amazing. And oh, we're going to have an early engagement here, it looks like, trying to zone them out so they can get someone up at the top to start capping right away.
Zyra with the plants are going to get damage on Lancer. Lancer going to try to get in there. Try attack. Can you get in some more damage? Lancer going to be the first one to fall down right over there. Great job by Wukong coming in for inside. We'll see if the Moonfall is going to be enough, but I don't think so. Left flank going to get in there. Disruption to the point, and we're going to see Malphite go down right now. CogDis and Ninja Monk, the last two for Naught. Not can you get those kills over here, but CogDis is going to go probably kill onto Cryo Attack from the poison. No, he will not, and Lancer coming right back in. But it is going to be the top point captured by League of Newbies. Probably going to be able to go back, and that was, yeah, not that many revives actually being used up. They didn't really want to contest that.
No, they just used, it looks like they just used 1 or 2 there. No, just one. Malphite, that's not a revive, it's a heal. So yeah, they just used the 1 on Amumu, maybe a little bit of extra insurance, but they can pocket those and use them in a later engagement. On the left side, since they got the windmills so easily, they didn't need to burn theirs at all. Down the bottom lane, though, Lee Sin not able to connect with that shockwave, getting Jax low, starting a fight with him. Jax not able to finish him off, unfortunately. So Lee Sin's going to get that, but Diana's actually coming down. Nope, not going to go for the game, just going to walk out, reveal herself right away, and take over the tower for a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Ninja Monk is just going to go cover that down, then problem indeed. and she'll be able to just farm up as much as she can. Might be a lane switch too, though. Jax does pick up boots, or they can probably just put Jax over in the bottom lane. But I feel like Jax probably could go over the top lane, and Diana's actually gonna go beat back bot. I mean, it's interesting that they put the Jax over at top, and then they put put the Jax over at bot and Diana at top. Do you think that was the right call by Naught, or maybe the switch up will make it a little bit better for the team?
And we're going to see a little bit of a fight right here. Singe getting taken down. I'll answer that question in just a second. J4 there with the ult. No, there we go. Sculpting that Malphite right there. Double kill, dunk, Darius up on the top of the map right there. And an airborne exhaust combo makes Jax a sad pandas.
Yeah, unfortunately not coming out of there, and the Dunkerage is just way too strong from the League of Newbies. But yeah, CogDis and everybody's going to try to cover it up. Diana's having a little bit of trouble at bottom as well, so we'll see how this goes. But Naught is not looking like they're in a good position right now.
And I think that switch down bottom though, that could be to force item buys sometimes when people do that, or they just wanted that Crescent Strike up for that opening fight up at the windmill because of its AoE.
Yeah, and we do see left lane gonna get in. Lancer gonna go right back in. Is he gonna get the Chris up on me? No, he will not want to prime it and steady it to go. I'm pretty sure that was a good move because yeah, there's a lot of minion waves and stuff like that on like a newbie side, so they didn't want to actually fight that. Plus CogDis is now resustaining with Insanity Potion. But the team of League of Newbies, they should be able to engage it. Actually, Kage's gonna go in, and now it's gonna be Lancer going in, Chris is that mummy, but the dunks are gonna go out. CogDis is gonna fall down, but in trade, it's gonna be Darius going down. We're gonna see if Kage can get around over here. No, the defense is going to be too strong, and League of Newbies are going to stay alive. Meanwhile, over at bot, Falcon, well, just being bullied to Diana, and Diana's just taking a little bit of damage right over here at bot.
And we have the exhaust goes off on Lee Sin. Diana trying to stay alive right there. And he's kind of working her over a little bit. She's not able to get him down with that burst. He does have a little bit of MR from the Merc Treads, but she got enough pen, I think, to deal with that. She hasn't gotten her own boots yet. So no, Amumu going to try and keep him away from capping that point, and he can do a pretty good job of doing that, but that Banish Toss takes up so much mana that I don't know if he wants to burn through it. He's just going to go for the click back and forth over here on the point instead, it seems. Just trying to buy time until the other bottom laner gets down here so that he can get... Oh, nope, going in. Throwing some damage on. Banish Toss doesn't connect, unfortunately. That's just more mana that ticks down from Amumu right there. Jax coming down. Is Lee Sin going to go for this, or is he going to try and bail out? He does know that Jax is here, and nope, Lee Sin's going to take a hard left, going to try and get out of here. He's going to keep it neutral, though?
I think he's going to try to assassinate, but he can't do it, and Big O is just going to try to clean it up right now. Don't know if Big O can actually finish off, though. Yeah, he's probably just going to try to play it safe. And we're going to see a damage down over at the Speed Shrine. CogDis is actually just going to go try to get away, but he's in the wrong side, in the wrong place, in the wrong time. There's a Cataclysm arena in, and CogDis is in a, well, dead situation. Well, hopefully. Yeah, dead situation right over there.
Diana coming in a little bit too late, I think. She could have got maybe a little closer to be able to land that Crescent Strike. But she was following, looking for that opening, but didn't get it, unfortunately. And Singe is great at running away, but he cannot run away through a wall. It's one of the few times that walls matter in this game mode. Now Diana keeping Darius away, though. Zyra going to get the interrupt right there. And now they're going to go for Darius. They want to be able to take care of him. He's the one that's lost on the hit points right now. And uh-oh, Diana getting taken down right there. Malphite getting sculpted. Are we going to go for 3 in a row? Darius, yes.
Able to pick it off from the hit proc, and we're going to be seeing him just rock it just a little bit more. The defense point is actually over in the windmill just because it's just how it's been going. And just unfortunate, Big O going to get ganked upon. And actually going to take down Lee Sin right before he might actually try to get out of this. No, he will not. Wukong is going to be able to finish it up. herospecsx is going to be pushed out of the lane. It's looking really good for League of Newbies. I mean, they're providing so much pressure. It's 45-279. Not, I don't know. I don't know what they could really try to do to try to come back into this game. But what do you feel again there?
You know, they need to have some good engagements. Like I feel like they need to bait a couple of fights to go in their favor. They haven't really had a good straight up, 4v4 in a little while. Singe getting caught out over there. They're having someone down the lower half of the map. And Malphite can get just a solid initiation, but I haven't seen one yet so far this game. We got another engagement going on right here. Pulse Singe right on in. And Diana going to put down the damage there, but having to get really long health really fast right there. And Zyra being able to stay in the back and chip away has been doing really good things for that team as well. League of Newbies being able to just kind of, ooh, nice curse the sad number right there, but there's no one to follow up on, unfortunately. And it's little things like that I think have been causing snags for Void all game long.
Yeah, I think Naught just does not have any, sustain when they actually get through the fights, and like we saw Singe right there got poked so hard in the beginning. When they actually engaged on it, I think Singe just died like in 2 seconds, which was very unfortunate. Big O about to take the fall right here. Tempest, Tempest going down, and make sure that that is going to be secured for Falkon. And the other thing again, the bottom lane, Falcon's bringing so much pain and hurt to whoever comes to the bottom lane that it's just really, really hard on the team of Naught. And we'll see what will happen. CogDis coming in from the side. We're going to probably see CogDis probably save himself. Actually, just tosses Lee Sin out in the middle. He's going to go try to get the neutralization. I don't think that was the smartest idea. And yeah, we're going to see what will happen over at the top lane, because we do see Diana getting chased by Cryotex. Demacia going in and going to try to get some more damage output, but it's just going to be enough to hold up on that point.
And now, though, they got Singe down here at the bottom. They got Malphite come down here as well. It looks like they're going to try and push things in their favor by putting a lot of pressure on this bottom lane. Wukong coming down here as well. Lee Sin pops that revive, head straight back down here. He's going to be able to connect in time. No, Wukong's got it under control. We're going to get Cyclone down here in the bottom lane. Naught's going to get a bunch of airborne. Singe's going to have to leave the fight, unfortunately. See Malphite's health just plummeting right there as Zyra does that damage. And Malphite's a little bit more suited to dealing with the physical damage than magical damage. Jax getting boxed in down there by that little weird machine thing and getting taken down. So able to sweep that fight pretty quickly. However, on the other side of the map, J4 and Darius are able to take down Amumu, and maybe they're going to be able to get Diana as well. Nope, Darius does not want to risk it. He might have been able to pull that off by a narrow margin, but decided to play it safe and not risk being dead while the enemy team comes back to life. And Lee Sin really wanted to kill Singed, and he got his wish.
Yeah, but he's gonna get fall down as well. But the other thing said is that the point is neutralize that bottom. Yeah, Team of Naught doesn't even have a point really to talk about right now, other than one that they have to defend our top lane. This is very unfortunate for them. Now they're gonna be down 162 to 476. Looks like the League of Newbies not so new into this little thing and are doing a pretty good job controlling the map and controlling Naught in this game right now.
J4, he doesn't know, but he's aware now, and bad things happen to him. He gets caught by that slow, takes the damage from the Crescent Strike. Singe coming in to try and connect with him now, but if they focus on him, Wukong's going to be able to do a lot of damage, and they're really trying to go, the bandage toss on Wukong says, no, monkey, you are not allowed. Using the ultimate right there to keep him from getting away as well. Now they just have to deal with Darius and Zyra. Jarvan and Wukong both pop their revives, and they're heading straight back up to the fight as quickly as they can. Darius getting caught alone, able to take down Singed right there, but Diana is able to turn around and get the revenge kill there. J4 from the back doesn't connect with the airborne, unfortunately, but they don't need to. They just have to make sure the tower stays neutral. They don't necessarily need that kill. They're going to wander off point a little for it anyway. That Blackfire Torch burn damage getting him pretty low right there. Wukong just wants one hit, and he gets it.
Yeah, it's looking like Falkon's gonna go around Big O yet again over the bottom lane. Just showing so much dominance to this League of Newbies and try to contest this point over here in the end. But Big O is gonna get help from CogDis and try to get that cinch in there. But now the point is falling, and now they're gonna have to debate which one they want to take care of. And unfortunately for Naught, that means help from the side. Big O is gonna be taking down herospecsx with that ult. She can go knock out the Jax, and Jax is not gonna have fun with that. Falkon now gonna be chased upon. It's gonna get tossed and flipped upon, so that's gonna be good. And it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. The only thing is, point is still neutralized. They need to get that point captured because they are falling rapidly in this game. I mean, Naught just has to get something in their favor, and literally the AoE ults and all that goodness, it hasn't really worked in time with each other. They've been like 1-on-1, literally 4-on-1 most of the time right now. We're gonna see Crytek gonna be caught off in behind. Lancer, can he do any more damage? But he's gonna get pulled by Darius, and Darius right now, it's a pretty big guy. I feel like he can just, do that and just gonna be demolished all over the face, all that. Maybe we'll see if that will happen. Actually, Cataclysm Arena going in. Great Giant's ult. She's gonna be able to save herself for a little bit longer, but Ninja Monk is gonna be demolished, or Noxing Guillotine as well. And you see ynthrepic gonna be taking down that rear bottom lane, but Big O is gonna be so much damage gonna be on top of him. And actually, as well, we're gonna see a forecast for League of Newbies taking over the point.
Yeah, that Noxie and Guillotine right there doing some pretty good damage. It was a very nice taunt with the Wooglit's Witch Cap, though. Popping that for that Zanya's Hourglass effect, that invulnerability period really helped out. We saw so many abilities land right after Diana used that. So good timing on it. Was able to delay for a little bit, but unfortunately they were able to take the tower anyway. And Lee Sin, oh, nope, gonna safeguard out. He doesn't want to get slowed at all. Not going to deal with the adhesive. He's just going to get away. And he's going to get squeezed out of that lane by Singed and Jax. Up at the top, though, Zyra's getting chased back to the point. She's trying to get up there as quickly as she can. Got the plants going. Oh, snares Malphite right in it, too.
That's just unfortunate. herospecsx gonna go down, but I feel like this is probably gonna be the GG's coming out again. We're gonna see Ninja Monk actually get out of there. Great Crescent Strike to that Lunar Rush gonna happen right there, but Lantern gonna be taking a little bit of damage. Meanwhile, red bot Falkon, can he stay alive? No, he will not be able to. But he puts the Garrison on that point so that it won't be taken down really fast. CogDis taking a little bit of damage right over here. Will Cryotech be able to finish this one up? I don't really think it matters because it's 4-0. And Naught is going to be losing out this one. Great job to League of Newbies picking up this game.
Yeah, League of Newbies did a very good job there in that game. Nice to see them put up such a strong showing. They've only been in competition for a few weeks now, so nice to see them playing well. They're going to advance on to the next round.